Hello, I'm Michael Bell, and welcome to my voice animation masterclass. We have 6 students in studio and you students at home, so you'll all be learning how to create a character and your character voices together. And it's the beauty of the class experience. You learn from your fellow students and their successful attempts, and if they fall down, go boom, you fall down, go boom. Because I won't know if you fall down, go boom, because you're there, they're here. I can watch, they're in such trouble. I have been teaching almost as long as I've been working as an actor. And all during that time, I can't tell you how many people have told me that they were told they had a great voice and should be doing voices for cartoons. Okay, my answer is always the same. We all have great voices. Does that mean you're an actor? No. If you have a deep, mellifluous voice, it means nothing without some acting chops. I mean, your voice can be over here, and that's really great, but you may be a lousy actor. Or your voice can be high over here, which is nice and fun for cartoons, but that doesn't mean you can act it. You might have a wrinkle. Your voice can be over here. Or maybe you have a voice that's, has a bit of a crack in it. Or maybe, very possibly, you have this kind of a sound, which would be great for one of the little characters in this cartoon. No. That doesn't mean anything unless you studied, unless you take an improvisation class or you get into an acting class. That's what it's about. Now, one of the main features, one of the main things you should learn about doing voiceovers is you need to have energy, variety, and clarity. So energy meaning not necessarily volume. Volume is, yes, if you're shouting, and we've got scripts here which my students are going to be doing. And there's volume in some of them, yes. But if indeed you have energy for a character that's very low-key, that's totally different. You need low-key sometimes. So if a character is tired and suffers from ennui, as it were, and the character says, oh, I'm really tired and there's just nothing to do today, nobody will play with me, that has no energy. And so if you go, well, I'm really tired today, nobody will play with me, and you're acting it and you've got the energy. You're filling the microphone, literally. By the way, the microphone is an ear. If I've said that before, I'm going to say it again and again. It's an ear. In fact, what I'd like to do before I go into clarity and variety, I want to go to my class. And I want you to introduce yourselves, but I want you to put your hands behind your ears, cup them, so you could hear what you sound like, possibly for the first time on different levels. So why don't we try you first? Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Josh.
Lower.
Hi, my name is Josh.
No, it's funny, you just lowered your head. That doesn't mean anything. Say, hi, my name is Josh. I'm going to talk down to my knees. No, it comes from here. Hi, diaphragm.
Hi. Hi, my name is Josh.
There you go. You didn't have to lower your head. Okay, now go a little higher.
Hi, my name is Josh.
And even higher.
Hi, my name is Josh.
Good, nice, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Ashley.
Good, now that's a wrinkled voice because there's a crack to it. There's kind of a demi-moore kind of roughness to it, which is nice. Lower your voice.
Hi, my name is Ashley.
Whoa. Would you like to do my phone answering machine?
Yes.
Hi, you've reached Michael Bell's phone. Okay, now give me a little higher voice.
Hi, my name is Ashley.
Good, even higher.
Hi, my name is Ashley.
Okay, but that's all the way up to, that's nasal. Okay. Girls, ladies, I shouldn't say girls, it's politically incorrect. Ladies do the voices of kids in animation. I did a series called the Rugrats, and all the kids in Rugrats are women because it's hard for studios to keep the kids in the class and have a teacher, then take a break and all the rest of that stuff. So it's really important that you know that and work and listen to kids because you may be able to develop that. Next.
Hi, I'm Sachi.
Lower.
Hi, I'm Sachi.
Very sexy. Lower.
Hi, I'm Sachi.
Good. Now that doesn't affect this. Hi, I'm Sachi. If I do this, maybe I'll sound a little bit lower. Okay, you don't have to be drunk. Now just raise the voice a little bit.
Hi, I'm Sachi.
Even higher.
Hi, I'm Sachi.
If you bring it back, as opposed to nasal, if you bring it all the way back here and a little bit of breath, you make them sound. I just embarrassed myself. You make her sound even younger.
Hi, I'm Sachi.
There you go. There you go. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Chris. Hi, I'm Chris. Hi, I'm Chris.
Whoa. Did you call me last night? Never mind.
Me.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go up again.
Hi, I'm Chris. Hi, I'm Chris. Hi, I'm Chris.
Good. Good. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Dan.
Is that your high voice?
No.
Okay, try it again. Go ahead, Dan.
Hi, I'm Dan. Hi, I'm Dan.
Don't have to work too hard for that, do you? Go up now a little higher.
Hi, I'm Dan.
Boy, again.
Hi, I'm Dan.
Okay, good. He's going to be hard pressed to play a little boy unless everything is dropped at a very early age. You go ahead.
Hi, I'm Vanessa.
Hi, I'm Vanessa.
I love it so great. You didn't see Vanessa. Her eyes went. Hi, I'm Vanessa.
I was like, I think you asked me to go lower, but you just
Yes, no, because you know the rope by now. I mean, get low.
Hi, I'm Vanessa.
Comes from the diaphragm. Hi.
Hi, I'm Vanessa.
Good. Up more. Up more.
Hi, I'm Vanessa.
Higher.
Hi, I'm Vanessa.
Higher.
Hi, I'm Vanessa.
Good. Think of a little girl and make it just smooth, a little more softer, whispery, but still that high voice.
Hi, I'm Vanessa.
Good. What you did just then was an acting adjustment. You acted like a little girl. You went, hi. You did something, and that's what we do behind the mic. When I play heroes and heavies, I stand with both feet on the floor, and I'm like this. That's not who I am. I'm like, trust me, I was walking my dog one evening and walked by, and there was a truck on the area, and there was a big tarpaulin over it, and I said, not in my neighborhood, what is this? And I walked by a couple of times, and I looked at it, and I got close to the tarp to see what was going on, because, you know, it's my neighborhood, and suddenly the tarp flew back, and this guy popped up, and I went, ah! And I could think about that for days. I think, I screamed like a girl. I did. That's not what I do when I'm doing heroes. It's, ah! It's all here. That's not what we do, but that's what we do for animation. And women, by the way, are very strong in animation now. So the voices are always over here as a general rule, unless you're a little girl. It's the Ridley character from Alien. She established that protocol pretty much. So you see most of you women are pretty strong now. So those are the areas you want to think about. That's your energy. Variety. In terms of reading a script, really important that when you have 3 paragraphs and there may be the sameness about a paragraph, it may be all angry or all sarcastic, you want to change that so it doesn't all sound the same, all shouting, all sarcasm. Different levels. It's what we do as human beings when we fight. We don't go, I told you to stay out of this, and I don't want you back in the house again. Now get the heck. It's boring. If you say, I told you to stay out of this. Now get back in the house and don't you come back. There's levels of anger. Vesuvius boiling, about to go over is better than Vesuvius blowing up. It's creepier, it's scarier. Unless the script is italicized and you're shouting, which you will have. And then there's clarity. It's very hard for me and it's very hard for the editor because, by the way, they paint to you. I mean, you create that character. You're the colors for that character. It's you that paints the picture. Even though you have a prototype, you're painting the picture. So in terms of clarity, it's very, very important that you are clear. I don't care if the character talks like this, he's got to be clear. I don't care if the character talks like that. I don't care if the character talks like this. He's got to be clear. So those are the levels that we're talking about. Okay, I just creak. You hear that creak? That wasn't me. Just want everybody to know that. I am not Pinocchio. I don't need to be oiled. It's the chair. And I love it. I love the smell of the chair. I love the creak of the chair, because this is a director's chair, and I be the director. Okay, so now I'm going to have the guys and the girl, the ladies and the gentlemen, I'm going to give them scripts, and you're going to be playing these characters. So let's see here. Oh, that was me. That wasn't the chair. I've given them scripts. We have 2 scripts here. Hope we get to them. One comedy, silly, and one sort of adventure character, action character. Okay, so I'm going to have you come up one at a time, and let's start with Chris. And you've looked at it?
I've looked at it.
Okay, good. You want to tell us who you're playing?
I'm playing Banjo.
And what about Banjo?
So he is the second lieutenant in a scouting party searching for King Marn's daughter, who was captured and swept away by dragons of Swarth.
Doesn't that all make sense to you? Yes, doesn't it all make sense? Okay, it's very important. If you don't know how to say a word, if it's and then we get lots of strange words. If you don't know how to say it, it's really important that you ask the director or the casting director or your agent, how is this pronounced? And they'll generally tell you they don't know. Okay, so let's try it. And you just make it up as you go along. And you don't know, by the way, because these scripts that we get in the industry are segments from an existing script. So they're just pieces, so they can tell in terms of emotion just exactly what it is you can bring to the character. Sometimes it's a full paragraph, and sometimes it's maybe 3 different tiny paragraphs. So let's see what you got. Slate first. Just say Chris.
Chris, for banjo. What the hell are we doing here? This cave is deserted. The dwarves were wrong. We're wasting our... What the hell was that smell? Okay. Nobody make a sound. Move very slowly. Those things are bigger than boats. If they wake up, we ain't got a paddle. Move out now! Okay, we gotta regroup. With the captain dead and half our men missing, we need to come up with a fail-safe plan, or we might as well say our own ears to the gods now. Is that all you got, you scum bucket? Ha! I bet that hurts you, overgrown flute fly. Holy crap, I'll be damned. Their necks! Go for their necks, it's the weak spot! Die, you suckers!
Okay, I don't know how you're not bleeding from the mouth. Ah, all of that. Well, okay, good at classic example. Sit. Good, classic example. Sit. Very big, a lot of sameness. There was a lot of sameness to that, Chris. It was a lot of shouting. Give it to me for a second. Give me the script just for a second, just to give you an idea here, if I may. You say here, what the hell is that smell? And it says, suddenly he gasps as he sees 7 slumbering giant beasts huddled in the cave. And he says, okay, nobody make a sound. You yelled it. Okay, nobody make a sound. Well, what happened? You're going to go, okay, nobody make a sound. Oh my God, look at it. It says whispers. Move very slowly. Again, that energy. And there was a problem with clarity. When you said, if they wake up, we ain't got a paddle. It went so fast, I didn't know what you said. And the business of we can say our own ears to the God. It sounds like own ear. We can say our own ears. We can say our own ears to the God. And the dwarves were wrong. The who was wrong? The dwarves were wrong. Now, when you start out, what the hell are we doing here? I want to know, very important, you have to know who am I talking to, and how far away from me are they? So when you're talking to a crowd that's out there, you can say, what the hell are we doing here? That I understand. But if you're talking to a group of people and you're scouts and you're looking for the princess, you're going to say, what the hell are we doing here? Microphone will pick it up. Microphone is an ear. It'll hear everything. So you have to find that level so you're not screaming and killing yourself, because if you had 3 pages of that, you wouldn't get through. You'd hyperventilate, you'd be lying down there, people would be giving you mouth to mouth. Trust me. There's enough of that out there, so that can be a problem. So you have to register to say, hey, how much can I put into this? I have to really move it slowly. I am painting the picture. I'm directing myself, literally, because you don't have the director there. You don't know what exactly it is they want. So you take your cue from disgusted, stops, gasps. I never heard, oh my God. That's where that goes. If it says suddenly gasp, you go, huh, or whatever. You cannot say, I'm not going to do that arbitrarily. And as improvisation comes in, is you can improvise around it sometimes. You go, move out now, as opposed to move out now. You can build to it. It makes it interesting. You say, okay, we got to regroup. All right, with the captain dead and half our men missing, we need to cut. You can do that. Make it yours. Fill it out. This is caca. I know I wrote it, okay? But because I've done enough of them, so I know what they sound like. And what you have to do is you have to make it come alive. You can't rewrite a heck of a lot of it because you'll make the copywriter very angry. But what you do is at least you fill it in. You take those moments, and you can do that. Okay? But good energy, I mean good, strong energy and good first choice. But if you didn't do it in the room with a director that said, all right, Chris, oh my God, I'm tired watching you. Here's what I want you to do. Then you would probably move in the direction that they wanted. And that's what's important. But generally we do this at home in our booths, or we go to an agent and we do it. And they don't always guide you in because they have so many people coming through. So you are your own source. Right off the bat, you got to say, who am I? Who am I talking to? And how many are there? And how far away are they? Okay. Good. Oh, we're talking a pro. Okay.
Don't set me up.
Don't forget to slate.
Okay. Sachi Alessio for Aurora.
Explain. Who is she?
Aurora is the high priestess of the tree elves. She fought bravely and with great ferocity in the Shadow Wars with the elves' ancient enemies, the Grey Ones. The war took its toll on both sides, and as a result, peace has reigned for many years. But word has come down from the mountain folk, the last humans to believe in the fairy world, whose faith keeps the elves alive, that the Grey Ones have grown strong. The humans' children have disappeared, and it is certain that the Grey Ones who took them as bait to draw the tree elves into a final battle.
I'm so moved. Wasn't everybody moved about that? That was just brilliant. Okay, Sachi, give us what you got.
Okay. Percival, I know you to be one of the wisest of us all. Do you think our young possess the determination to go to war? Despite their early weapon training, they have lived a life of ease and comfort for 20 years. Are they ready to fight to the death to save these human children, as we know, in so doing, save our race? Ta-da! Do you want me to keep going?
Yes.
Oh.
Why? There's more there. You want to get on to get off?
Yeah.
Okay, try to get in the second one.
Okay. Do you think I am unaware of your behavior, Quimby? Of the lies you spread among your few simpering and gullible friends? We have watched you grow from a sly elving to a surly and dangerous elf. Well, I have lost my patience with you. It grieves me to punish you. But you must learn your lesson. You will be confined to the Tree of Thorns. There you will remain until you have learned that to be a tree elf is not a gift. There you will remain until you have learned that to be a tree elf is a gift not to be squandered.
Okay, interesting. Where are you from, Sachi?
Orange County.
Why did I know that?
I don't know.
There is a tendency among Californians to drop the last word.
Oh, really?
Like the President of the United States. Every last word is dropped. And I used to call it well, I can't say her name because she's going to hear me out there. But there was a very famous actress who used to go, I think we have to call the police. I don't know, I think we're in a lot of trouble. There is a lot of dropping at the ends of the sentences, and you swallow them instead of the clarity that is necessary, because then if I'm going to animate to it, I'm going to have a hell of a time. Also, there's the tendency to elaborate words that are descriptive, like, I think he's very dangerous, and then you drop down. We don't talk like that. It's interesting, because when we get the script, we think, oh, we got to really pump a lot into this. I want you to do the first paragraph, and I want you to do it methodical and slow.
Okay.
Try it.
Percival, I know you to be one of the wisest. I know you to be one of the wisest of us all. Do you think our young possess the determination to go to war? Despite their early weapon training. Now I'm in my head.
Oh my God, that's it. When you get in your head, when you hear yourself talking, it's trouble, and that's what voice people try to avoid. You just say, okay, I'm not going to hear this. I'm just going to play this, and agreed, and you did what I asked you to do. You physically got to where you had to get. But if you don't take a stand and you don't make a choice, an immediate choice to say, who am I? What do I look like? I'm imperious, I'm strong, I'm powerful, I'm tall, and who am I talking to? I'm talking to one of the elders. And you're walking back and forth, possibly in your mind. You say, do you really think that they're strong enough to do this? Do you think we can really trust them? I mean, they've been around for so many years, and they've learned weapons, but they've never been in a fight. They don't know what this, you're appealing, you need help here, rather than just talking. And that's what's imperative, is the acting chops have to kick in something like that. They really have to kick in. I'm not worried about anybody here having energy, because everybody's here is really pumped and ready to go. But again, it's not about volume. It's about you filling that whole little area, and the camera's on you. Think of it as a camera on you, though you can't look up, ever. Nobody looks up. This is, remember at The Wizard of Oz when Judy Garland looks at the little crystal ball and she goes, Auntie Em, Auntie Em. She's always here. This is Auntie Em. This is who you're talking to. You will never look up. As actors, you're told to look up. I know. When I did on camera and you had to audition and it had to be, do you think I'm unaware of your behavior, blah, 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 et cetera, of the lies that you, and I've always had to learn the second line so I could look up so the casting director could see my beautiful face. Not any here. Now it's all here. Do you think I'm unaware of your behavior? Now, seething is not angry. Is angry, I'm sorry, forgive me, is angry, but not shouting. Seething is not, do you think I'm unaware of your, that's, no. Do you think I'm unaware? I'm going to hold it in. Do you think I don't know what you're doing? It's so much more interesting than, do you think I'm unaware? Don't have to get past the first row, the third row, fourth row, to the back row. Really important that you understand that, okay? Good energy, good pumping, good thing, but again, this takes time. This is a quick class, it takes time, but you guys will learn a lot from it because you'll get this kind of script when you go out for voiceover. This is the kind of stuff you get, chunks, chunks, chunks. Okay, and then you have to say, okay, take a breather, good. And when you make a mistake, you go, stop! What was that noise? I think I heard a plane. Can I do that again? Okay? I want to make room for you to get the second script, which is great fun. Ashley. What you got?
Crunchella.
Oh. Do I know my people? Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Ashley. I'm reading for Crunchella.
Do you need that higher?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Well, not that high. I want to see your face.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. A little bit about her?
Give me a little bit about her.
Crunchella is a food troll with a huge hairy nose, which helps her sniff out food wherever it is. If it's edible, Crunchella is on it. She doesn't care how she looks, as evidenced by the chunks of food in her hair and the various food spots on her clothes, and the flies that flitter around her face, armpits, and various orifices.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, what's this? Whipped forest slug with squeater eggs on chunky frog salt? Mother of all trolls, I don't believe it. Chopped and fried hopper legs, smothered in aged boodleberry sauce? Wait. It can't be. I must be dreaming. Baby Mongo Bongo Fongo tails? Boiled in their own juices? Out of my way!
Bravo. Bravo. Don't back up. Don't ever back up from the mic. Now, what do we have here? I want to hear what you do with this.
Oh,
okay,
I didn't
good.
even see
Now,
this
interestingly enough, she got into it in the second part. In the first part, when you started to eat, it was, we're not going to pick that up on mic.
Okay.
So you have to, what you did in that second part is how you start. The beats that you took in between, in the frame of the line, yes, but between a last line and the next line, it has to be a beatette. So you come to the reality much, much faster than you normally would. It's like the phone rings and you go, hello? Oh yeah, too long. If you go, hello, oh yeah, too long, too short, much too short. So you go, hello, oh yeah, hi. There's that beat-et. We still got time to register that there's someone on the other end, but you need that beat-et. The same thing when you're reading that line. When you discover something, you go, wait. 1, 2, 3. What is that? There's no time for it. You go, wait. What is that? Same thing, same feeling. You don't lose anything. Believe me, you don't. If you're on stage, different story. You're on camera, different story. But here we have a cartoon, and we have the character just there. And these kids come, change the channel. She's not doing anything. Okay, let's see what this is.
Okay. Yes, your wonderfulness. I know I acted very badly. I'm terribly ashamed. Sorry. It's just that I was so happy for you, and when I get happy, I get hungry. Very hungry. Please forgive me, your handsome goodnessness. It will never happen again. Oops.
Okay.
Sorry.
What if that oops is, what if prior to that oops, what does it say she does?
Her tongue suddenly whips out and flicks a midge and winkle crumb off the prince's lapel.
Okay, so what can you do to make that really sound big?
Yeah, okay. It will never happen again.
That's it.
Oops.
That's your first read. Whatever it is, that's your first read. Now, supposing the director says, and this is a good example because she's on the road to this, okay? What's good? The director says, that's good, that's your voice. Give me another voice.
Okay.
Just with that last paragraph.
Okay.
Yes, your wonderfulness. I know I acted very badly. I'm terribly ashamed. Sorry. It's just that I was so happy for you, and when I get happy, I get hungry.
Okay, good. That's good. But it's interesting. It changed your approach to the line. It sounded nice, but there was no highs and lows as you did when you had your own voice.
Yeah.
Now you have to incorporate. What we are Mr. Potato Head. Does everybody know what Mr. Potato Head is? It's you, but then we change the eyes, change the nose, change the mouth. It's still you, but now you've incorporated all these characters, all these characteristics, as it were. So now you have a voice that's over here. What if it's a deep voice? Let me hear what a real deep voice sounds like. Let's say Crunchella. I mean, she's...
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Yes, your wonderfulness. I know. I acted very badly, and I'm terribly ashamed. Sorry.
What if you really burped?
Oh, I gotta get some soda.
No, you don't.
Okay. I know. I acted very badly. I'm terribly ashamed. Sorry.
Better than oop. Much better, absolutely. Those are the directions you have to think of. And you can get these if you, to some degree, plagiarize actors and actresses that possibly have that quality. Maybe she has an underslung jaw, like Margaret Rutherford or Anne Ramsey, and from the Goonies. And she talks like this, because that's her characters. And you're going to sound like this if your jaw stays like this. That's what you're going to, your S's can't sound like your normal S's because your jaw's out and your teeth are now separated differently, so it's over here. So, I'm so sorry, Your Majesty, but sorry. That's where you want to think of, okay? Yeah. That will help you. Sit, lovely work. Okay. Good, wasn't it? Let's hear it. Lovely work. Okay. Josh, you want to come up?
Okay.
Okay.
This is Grumble. Grumble is a tiny fungus and wart-encrusted shambi, a creature of the enchanted sham-blue forest. He has the power to turn invisible when he feels threatened. However, he suffers from two problems. He always feels threatened, and no matter how invisible he is, you can smell him from 20 feet away. He eats carrion and drinks only muddy water. He is one of the wood creature politicians.
Okay, now, when you are on a session or you're going for an audition, what do you do with that script?
What do I do with it?
Yeah.
Keep it right here?
No. What happens if the line that ends here is
continued? Separate the pages.
You got it.
There we go.
So
I don't have to mess with the paper.
You got it.
Okay.
Who cares about the script? You just always rip that apart and you move on to the next one. So read it.
Okay. Josh for Grumble. What do you want? Why are you here? I don't know you. I don't want to know you unless you're something to eat. And you smell too clean for that. Ugh. I think I'm gonna be sick, which is not too bad since I can eat my last meal all over again. I'll flog it. You're the best friend a Shambi ever had. Who else would dig up old Fuchis and Manolis that have been dead for months, smelling so glorious, and bring them to me to eat? Who, huh? I ask you, who? You, that's who. My bestest friend in the whole Shamblu forest. Ah! Oh! Ow! Help! Someone help me! I'm dying! Oh, I'm dying! Ah! Oh, I'm almost dead! Oh, I'm almost dead! Oh, help me! Let me out! Fine. Go ahead and eat me, you big fern dump. You'll be sorry. I'll turn your stomach inside out and your head, both of them, will spin around till it twists off your skinny neck like a Jabba-boogie bean. Please free me.
Good. Nice. Very, very nice. If I say to you, that's good. The actor before us came in and had a very similar voice. What else have you got? And now, you saw how hard he was working? Did you see that? I could see the veins popping out on his neck. Pain easy. Your neck goes like, we do this. When we're doing shows like this, suddenly you find yourself this and you leave a session, you say, okay, martini, 3 olives, please. That's the feeling, because it all comes here. You gotta loosen up, gotta take it easy, let it work from here as much as you can. Fill that over here. That's good. That was really nice. But if they say, we did have somebody come in that sounded like that, and we liked what you did, can you give us some variety in it? Where do you go?
Right.
And I say that because you might have to think on the spot.
Yeah.
Whereas if you had something in your head, if you had, let's say, a Woody Allen in your head, you might want to move in that direction. If you had another nerdy type, another actor who plays nerdy characters, you might want to go in that direction. And just so you have it.
Yeah.
Just so you walk in with what we call our voice bag, literally. I just made that up. We don't have a voice bag. You walk in, I always think of it as having a voice bag. I mean, I personally say, okay, I know what I've got. And I'll write down on the top some actor who I know that I can do.
Yeah.
And not, I don't, how do I say this? I don't want you necessarily to be a mimic, as it were, because it's going to sound different in your pipes. Because a lot of these people who are wonderful impressionists don't act. But as an actor, you can afford to do that. Mm-hmm. As an actor, so if he's over here and you sound like that and you have a back voice, then you have another character.
Yeah.
Or maybe, maybe he's over here, you got another character. Or maybe he says in this area, over this area, you got another character. You got 3.
Yeah.
And all of that will come into play so you don't kill yourself by saying, okay, I have another one. And you stand there and think, where am I going to go with this? Unless you have those characters with you, it's hard to go to another one. Okay? Let's have somebody else up here. And after we do this here, and then Dan finishes, we're going to have lunch. Not you. You don't have lunch. You don't have lunch. You don't have lunch. You don't have lunch. People at home, do whatever you want. My students can have lunch. Okay, go ahead.
So this is Paula the parrot. Paula and her friend Marie the guppy have just learned that their owner has been given a kitten as a gift from his girlfriend, Vanessa. I am so nervous. He's bringing home a cat. A cat? What could he be thinking? We don't need a cat. Aren't I enough for him? I whistle, I talk, I sing. What kind of cat can do that I can't do? He certainly can't whistle. Have you ever heard of a whistling cat? What do you mean you saw one on America's Got Talented Pets? You were such a liar, Marie. I never met a fish that lied so much. Oh my God, what am I going to do? The cat will eat me or chew off a wing. At least the part that wasn't clipped. And you think you're safe, Mr. High and Swishy. Your tail would disappear down that cat's gullet before you can bubble a glub. No, I have to figure out a way to get the cat out before it gets in his heart and on his lap. Wait, is that the front door? Yes, it's them. I hear them at the front door. Ah! Oh my God, did I say that out loud? The cat knows I'm here.
Okay, nice. Except somebody in there, you didn't always understand what Vanessa was saying. Not your fault, because you heard it in your head and you saw it there, and all the elements were there, but they ran together so fast that you were moving on to the next line so fast that I didn't hear the clarity for the line before that. It wasn't as rich. It was rich, but not as rich as it could have been, but just clearer for me. And it would have been fine. Just give me the first couple of lines.
I am so nervous. He's bringing home a cat. A cat? What could he be thinking?
Yeah, you said what?
What could he be thinking?
You got it. It's what he'd be thinking, could he?
What he be thinking, couldn't he?
Yeah. Now, take it slow.
Okay.
Now, also take it slow and think parrot. Oh. Okay. What does a parrot sound like? Hello, hello, I love it. Not that you have to do the whole thing in that voice, but if there is a as opposed to a scream, by the way, that's an intake of breath. It's in. That's how we used to do dragons. I think now they probably have recordings of it now, but we used to go, and on mic, it's fierce. And if there were baby dragons, it was, yeah, okay. But so you can go, or do it out. Now, okay, listen. Did you see what she did with her mouth? That tells you a lot. It's the labial area of that face is O, E, I, U, wah. It's even without sound. You got it. Wah. Now go as high in your head as you can. There's your parrot. So if she gets, oh no, he's bringing home a cat, a kitten. Try it.
I'm so nervous. He's bringing home a cat. A cat? What could he be thinking of? We don't need a cat. Aren't I enough for him? I whistle, I talk, I sing.
Good, okay, you got it. You see what I'm talking about? Think it on your feet. But you have to be prepared when you go in. Now, there are actors and actresses. And by the way, just because you're girls and you're men doesn't mean you just play to that sex. You can do a male actor. It's going to sound different. What if she sounded like Al Pacino? I mean, I'm just picking something out of my hat here, okay? And if you worked on Al Pacino, that would be kind of funny.
I'm so nervous.
There you go. There you go. Hey, bring
it home a cat.
I mean, why not? Why not come up with something different? And what'll happen is, all right, you don't get the role. Happens. But what they'll say is, thinking on their feet. This is interesting, I like it. Well, the producer didn't like it, director didn't like it, or liked somebody who he's used a lot, whatever it was, feels more comfortable with, because you give them 3 voices, you know that. So when you go in, you have to do a second character and a third character. You got to do Mom, and you got to do Little Bobby, whatever it is they want you for. So you have to be prepared for that. So anyway, you have to have 3 voices, really important, so you always come prepared when you do this, if you get it, to say, okay, I'm going in, and I'm going to be playing the farmer, or I'm going to be playing the social worker, whatever it is. And maybe she's a social worker that sounds like that. Okay, fine. That comes from an actor or an actress who talks like that. There are actors that sounded like that. They were hired for that purpose. And so they say, rather than just playing my voice, unless it's just your voice, it is the co-ed, whatever, then that's fine. But those are the things you have to think of when you go in. And I have it, and I have it, and I look at it, and you write it up here. What actress would be doing? Did everybody, and I'm talking fast because I'm excited, has everybody seen Bewitched, the original series? Okay, there's some wonderful characters on Bewitched. Marion Lorne is one of them. She plays the aunt, who talks like this, no, yeah, yes, no. And that's a wonderful character. And you can add that to something like this. And Judy Holliday, does everybody know Born Yesterday? I'm looking at faces that go, oh. Born Yesterday, Rent It. She's the quintessential bimbo. Brilliant performance, Academy Award performance. Oh, she was just absolutely fabulous. That was her sound. So if you had to play a character, that you go, oh, she's this dumb woman. Okay, I'm gonna play her. Or this bimbo, I'm gonna play her. And Brad Crawford, who's a big tough guy that she lives with, whatever. That's him. I gotta play this big tough guy, right? That's the sound. He's a big fish with a cigar in his mouth. Oh, yeah, you think so? You're wrong. Okay, but that's comes from those people. I don't sound like him, but that's the essence of who he is. Because I don't have his pipes, but that's the essence. You want to go for the essence, and if you can go for that voice, bammo, go for it. The other one is Jennifer Tilly from Bullets Over Broadway. Another wonderful character. Okay? I'm going to give you a piece of paper later. You're going to have it with all these characters, and you're going to look them up on your Google. You're going to Google those names, and then you're going to see if there's clips on them. And you're going to get at least one every 2 weeks. You're young, you've got a lot ahead of you, and that goes for people at home. I want you to Google, and you're going to see it. I'm going to have graphics for you. You're going to see this, and you'll see the names, and I want you to Google them, and I want you to learn, I want you to sound like them, or at least their phrasing, as it were. Who was it that was in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Rick Moranis.
Rick Morano. Morano, right? Moranis. Moranis, right. Wonderful, wonderful phrasing, fabulous phrasing. Oh, I think he's over here somewhere, and oh, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. So, you make it work for you. It's great for the girls. It's great for the guys. Okay? Sit. Beautiful. Very, very nice. Good thinking. And we have Dan before we eat pizza. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
So this is Kilan of the Stoi.
Yeah.
Kalan's one of the last of the Stoi, a fierce warrior race that have plundered and destroyed other planets for hundreds of years until they were suddenly struck down by a bacteria that rendered them sterile. And now he's on his deathbed, and he's informed by his slave that one of his many tribes he has conquered, he has had a son that his former relationship had about 5 years ago, and now he's finding out about it. And this is revenge from his slave against a cruel and abusive master.
It's a soap opera.
Yes, yeah, it is.
Go ahead.
Okay. So Dan as Kilan. A son? I have a son? No, not possible. You lie, dangerous slog. I couldn't. No Stoi can sire. I don't believe you. How could you keep something like that hidden? No, you're lying. I want to see him. Damn you! Will you let me see my son? You think you have won. You have won nothing. When he becomes a man, he will feel the blood of Stoi in his veins, and he will strike down the danger scum. Including his whore of a mother.
Super. Now, folks, did you think that was excessive? Because I didn't. I gave you your answer. It worked. What you needed to do in the beginning, look how red you got. Jesus. You didn't wet yourself, did you? Okay. Because I should have told everybody to wear Depends. It's important to know that he's dying so he doesn't have that kind of energy in the beginning. You can give him, what you did at the back end was right. You can make it sound like he's trying to get, you lousy, whatever. But he can't go, you're wrong, because he's not going to have that energy, because he's going to die right there, okay? But you did everything that needs to be done. When you climb a mountain in animation, you climb the mountain. You don't give me, I want to hear, in the middle of the line, has it climbed? Just as Dan had done. When you're fighting, I don't want a lot of newbies, and I say newbies, and I don't mean that pejoratively, but newbies will have a line that says, in battle, end line, battle, fighting, line, and they go, stand back, this is the last you get, no, it's within the line. Stand back, and you swing a sword, it doesn't go, it's really, that sword is heavy. You stab somebody, it's really heavy. When you get hit, you really get hit. There are actors that go, that do that. When you fall off a cliff, it's, you let the engineer go, lower it down, EQ it down. That's up to them. That's not your job. You know, sometimes you have to get back off from the mic a little bit, but they'll tell you that. But for the most part, it's all full out. Screaming is full out when you have to scream. On to victory. You don't go, on to victory, which I've heard done. Nah, no one's going to hear you. You died. Hope everybody's killed you. Okay? Nice work. Really nice, especially at the back end. I really like that. I really thought that was, am I wrong? I mean, am I hearing? Because it really sounded good to me. And when we come back, we're going to try some more, and we'll do a little bit of laughing, a little bit of chimps, a little bit of dogs, and then we'll be finished. So let's eat, not you, us. Alrighty, one of the things you most incorporate in voice animation is the ability to laugh on cue, and to laugh long, and to laugh as your character. So we're going to try laugh track now. Okay, so I'm going to point to each of you, and you're going to laugh the way you laugh. All right, and watch my hand, because as the director, I'll be doing this, because this is the end of the scene, and we have a tag, and then that's it. Okay, so you're running out. The scene laughs, the bad guy or the good guy or whatever is there is going until the very end, and we are rolling. Good. 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 It's creepy. Go ahead. Creepier. Go ahead. Good. Wonderful. Now, if you change the shape of your mouth, how does that laugh sound? So I want your mouth to have an O sound, O shape. Good. What if it's an E sound? Good. So you see, now you have characters. You have different characters, you have different sounds. So if your character very possibly has a quality where they sound like this, and you don't want to go, you want to go, you now have all these different laughs. Mr. Potato Head goes right, you're now changing it to fit the character. These are the things that are going to be important for you when you start doing voice animation. Because they'll say, I need, and then what if the character has a bizarre laugh? What's the most bizarre laugh you can give me? You changed. Good. There were things that changed. Go ahead. That was Donna the Duck. Okay, good. Good. Now that's right. That would be like a grounding sketch where she thinks the guy's really cute, and that's his laugh, and now she's, it's over. Go ahead. Good. Good. Exactly. Thinking on your feet. These are the things, by the way, nuttos that we are, the VO people, we do this all the time. We constantly are doing things that we hear stuff and we make it ours. That's where you make it yours. Now you were thinking on your feet. Obviously, so what can I do to make this different? What can I do to make this sound differently? The same thing will happen when you read a character that's funny, as we talked about earlier. There was a comic, a very, very well-known comic, and I won't go into his name, but he used to talk out of the corner of his mouth. So every time he did something, it sounded like this. Oh yeah, that's really good. It's a great idea. So if you have Joe Pesci and he's over here, you talking to me? You know, you're not telling him. Hey, what do you think I'm funny? You thought that was a good joke? You think that was a good? Oh, you thought that was a good joke? Oh, that's not such a good joke. It's that and that. You got two, and that narrows it down for you. And also in the same terms of the voice going up and down. When you have a voice that's over here, and the voice that's over here, and a voice that's over here, and maybe a voice down here, or maybe nasal. You don't even have to hold your nose. It's just squeeze it together, and you have this nasal character that's possibly a teacher. The character you've gotten is a teacher. She's very, very nasty, and that's how she sounds. Or she has an esh, like that Gandolfini from Sopranos. It was an esh. If you listen to him carefully, not watching him because he's brilliant, you hear it's an esh. That's what the esh sound is. Same thing that Sean Connery has. It's an esh sound. So these are things that you will pick up and say, I'm going to add this, I'm going to add this, I'm going to add that, I'm going to add this. Supposing you had to talk underwater, out of curiosity. Now you know how, Dan, so don't give it away because I think I gave it to you already. Okay, how would you talk underwater? If you had to say, help me, I'm drowning. And it's an animated character because obviously somebody who's drowning is not going to be talking underwater. So an animated character, how would you talk underwater? Don't know what you're saying. Because that's good, but I don't know what you're saying. Good. There's your parrot. Go ahead. Okay, sounds like in the closet. Go ahead. Okay. That was the trick. Okay, so we did, years ago, I did a series at Hanna-Barbera, and they said, okay, Mike, you have to talk underwater in this thing, this particular character. I think it was the Snorks or something, and I said, okay, and I looked and I said, oh, he's talking underwater. And Gordon Hunt, the marvelous director who's directing, he said, yeah. And I went, how am I going to talk underwater? So I got some coffee, and I went, okay, I'm sorry, try that again. Okay, and saliva, whatever I could find, nothing was happening. So he said, okay, well, Frank, why don't you get up here and do yours, because you talk underwater. And Frank Welker, who's brilliant, gets up and he goes, what do we do now? I said, why didn't you tell me how to do that? He said, because I was having so much fun watching you drown. And that's how I learned from somebody else. It's just a trick. It's a trick, it's fun, and if you ever have something that comes up, that maybe the character has to talk like that, so try it. Say, hello, my name is Josh.
Hello, my name is Josh.
Clear, clear.
Hello, my name is Josh.
You don't have to slow down, good.
Hello, my name is Ashley.
On the nose.
Hello, my name is Sautry.
Good.
Hello, my name is Chris.
Good.
Hello, my name is Vanessa.
Okay, but you got to get it with your lips, because if you do this, you'll break your nose. So put it between your lips. There you got it. That's it. Go ahead.
Hello, my name is Dan.
Good, good. Okay, everybody's got that. Just a trick is all it is. You'll be asked to do animals. Animals, 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 animals. Okay, give me a dog.
You want to talk or just bark? Bark as a dog?
Yes, I want you. I want you to, please, if it gives you a ticket, say, would you like me to do a talking dog for you? Good. Just bark. Good. 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 She employed something that I use, which is good. Using the r sound instead of a growling sound, because I don't have the palate, the rich palate, to do the growling sound, so I do. Go ahead. Good. That's a freezing dog. That was pretty good. Now, what you have to do is there are vowel sounds for dogs. It's roof, roof, rough, rough, raff, raff. So roof, 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 roof. It's a bigger dog. It's hard to do a small voice with a roof, roof, roof sound. Which is your Ralph. Dogs don't just bark, they talk to each other. So they would trail. So you would hear a sound like that is, if you get an opportunity and they say, could you do the dogs for me? And you do it. And they say, could you make it smaller? And you make it really small, you go, ow, ow, ow. That's the kind that gets on your leg and goes. That's the employing that r sound and the sound, which is like clearing your throat, which is what you do after you go to the dentist or God knows what happens. You go. I use that for a gremlin in an animated throw. I'm going to catch you. It's a creepy sound. That's why I met my wife. So, ba-dum-bum. Okay, let's now do script. Let's get to the script. And let's start at the back end. Let's start with Vanessa. Ooh. Hey, did you see how Josh did that? Everybody, if you've got it stapled together, let's do it. Okay. She's very neatly bent it over the top. Nice, Vanessa. You want to tell us who this is?
This is Queen Tirzah.
Good. Tirzah was, in biblical history, the first woman to demand her father's estate in Hebrew history. All the women always, whenever the father died, it went to the men or it went to the people in the village, and she said, "It's mine." She was the first women's liberator, so I like the name. Go ahead.
Nice. Do you want me to read the description? During the time of Tirzah, queen of the Mazim.
Sure.
Sure.
Well, we know what a Mazim is. So go ahead.
Many have tried to conquer her people, only to wind up with their heads on a stake. When Captain Alexander Brass and his fleet of ships land on her planet, she assumes they have come to conquer her people as others before him, and gathers her warriors to prepare for war. After 3 months of fighting, with Brass defeating her army several times, he is finally captured, trying to save one of his men who was wounded on the Kamadial Sands.
Good, Kamadial Sand. Where are you from?
I am from California.
Okay, captured.
Captured.
Captured. No, it's interesting because it's very hard. I'm just curious. Go ahead. Captured. Captured. I was captured.
I was captured.
There you go. Go ahead.
Okay.
No. Oh my God. TSK is what? Got it. Oh, that's TSK. If you ever see TSK and you say tisk, 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 oh God, it's going to be so painful. Go ahead. Come on, get back here. Go ahead.
Okay. The great Alexander warrior is finally brought low. How very sad. You are much smaller than my men described you. It must be the shackles. They tend to, humble a person. Escaped? He escaped? How is that possible, Captain? He was shackled to a wall and guarded by 24 of your best warriors, and yet he escaped.
Stop. Do that again. Take your time and let it build. Let it seed to a build, and you can bring it down. I don't care where you go with it, but I want this. Don't break it up too much. Just take your time with it.
Escaped? He escaped? How is that possible, Captain? He was shackled to a wall and guarded by 24 of your best warriors, and yet he escaped? Could you explain how he escaped, Captain? I so love being amused. How gallant you are, Alexander! Are you softening your attacks because I'm a woman?
Start again.
How gallant you are, Alexander! Are you softening?
Stop. Alexander, get swallowed. Let me really elongate that vowel. Let me hear it.
How gallant you are, Alexander! Are you softening your attacks? Are you softening your attacks because I am a woman? A weak, pathetic woman? Well, don't be fooled, Earthling. Oh, many men have died because of that assumption. You won't be the first, and you won't. No, I don't need your pity. I don't want it. How strange to think I would fall at the hands of a human.
Nice. Nice. She painted the picture. Okay? That's what you want. That's what you need to do. Bravo.
Thank you.
Okay, who's next? Got Dan. Everybody at home getting this? You see what we're doing? Painting the picture. You must be brave. You give me colors when you paint the picture. You don't paint it in ochre, taupe, tawny, or bone. You give me purple, green, bright reds. You make it sharp. You make it strong. That gives the animator, that gives the writer an opportunity to really do something exciting. Okay, go ahead.
So this is S. Crumb. He's a soldier of fortune. He's never cared much about anyone but himself. He's not interested in starting a fight, but ready to finish if he needs to be, and the fight always seems to find Crumb. He's a hard drinker, a hard head, and he's got a hard body.
Okay, now when you play a character like this, I want both feet on the floor. In fact, I like both feet on the floor all the time, everybody. I like both feet on the floor. If you have one foot off the floor or you're standing like this, unless it's a character that's kind of like in that, generally it's here, then the energy stays with you. If you generally have one foot off the floor and it's a strong character, the energy goes out the bottom of your foot. Okay, go ahead.
So Dan Adams, Crumb. Okay, boys. I'm going to give you a chance to back out of the alley and move on. If I have to inhale to say it again, those stickers will be using your dark parts as targets.
Okay, take your time. I wrote this. I'm this great writer, and I think I'm absolutely better than Shakespeare, better than Faulkner. I mean, my stuff just sings. It comes off the page, and what you did was you just threw it away. Take your time. Enjoy. Look at this guy. How big is this character?
He's like at least 6'5".
Okay, good. So enjoy this. He's having a good time. He's going to wipe the floor with these guys. Go ahead.
Okay, boys. I'm going to give you a chance to back out of the alley and move on. If I have to inhale to say it again, those stickers will be using your dark parts as targets. I know. Those are real owies. But I did warn you. So now get yourselves to
Take that again.
I know.
Enjoy that. Enjoy it. Take it again.
I know. Those are real owies.
Now, if you say those are real owies, we don't know what that is, and they should say, does everybody know what an owie is? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's because kids are watching this. So go ahead.
I know. Those are real owies, but I did warn you. Now get yourselves to a hospital before you bleed out. Dumb clucks. They never learn. Sorry. I wasn't laughing at you, but at the way you handled that turd. You got eggs, girly. Ow! Whoa. Easy. That's a compliment. So, can I buy you a malted? Deal. A scotch it is. After I card you, of course. Oh, hey. That hurts.
Cute, nice. Now, supposing I say, okay, it sounds a little labored for that voice over there. Your voice is strong enough. Just take an attitude and give me that last piece.
Oh, easy. That's a compliment. So, can I buy you a malted? Deal. A scotch it is. After I card you, of course.
Look how fast. After I card you, I want to get off this phone. I don't want to be up here anymore. I always say this is the Scheherazade moment. She has to keep talking, or the king cuts her head off. So she tells the story, and she builds the story, and she keeps on talking. She never wants to get off the stage. She's going to die. So you never want to get off the stage, so milk the crap out of this. Last line. Enjoy it. Both feet.
Whoa. Easy. That's a compliment. So, can I buy you malted? Deal. A scotch it is. After I card you, of course. Oh. Ow. That hurts.
Cute. Nice. Now you got the picture. You don't want to run away from it. It just takes so hard to get up. It takes so long to get in front of that mic. And finally, when you get an audition, you don't want to lose it. When you have the talent, as you guys do, but you don't want to lose it because you're in a hurry. Okay? Thank you. Who's next? Go ahead. You don't have to be gentlemen. No gentlemen. No. You fight to get in front of this mic. Go ahead.
This is Grandpa Feebler. Grandpa is very old, feisty, and ready to go another 94 years. He's a bit foggy about the past, but can be depended upon in any kind of emergency. And emergencies happen every day in Wonga Land. He's always with his chimp Puka, who he thinks is a dog and has running conversations with. This is Josh for Grandpa.
I've been looking for that treasure for as long as I can remember. Unfortunately, I can only remember what I had for lunch. Too late. I just forgot. When I was your age...
Start again. You're running.
I'm racing out the door.
You are racing out the door. By the way, that's Michael Bell's disease. That's what I used to do. I used to do that. If I did it was on camera, I'd get up in the scene and go, could you get up slower? we can't go that fast with the camera in the old days. Now, of course, it's different. But it's the
like
same thing with this.
Read that word feisty, and in my head it just starts to go.
Feisty, feisty. No, it's not fasty.
Yeah.
It's feisty.
Yeah.
Okay? So try it again. And I bet after today that you're going to listen to some old people. There's a wonderful album by Simon and Garfunkel called Old Friends. And it starts with their conversation with old people in a nursing home. And you hear what real old people sound like when now you finally listen. And you can pull from that and you could create a wonderful old man, old lady. Go ahead.
Son, I've been looking for that treasure for as long as I can remember. Unfortunately, I can only remember what I had for lunch. Too late, I just forgot. When I was your age, right after they invented the fire... I was never tired. Not even after my 5th marriage. I don't remember her name, but I do remember her upper body strength.
Take it back. If you did that,
you gotta go back.
Excuse me, folks. I'm sorry. I just heard a train. I heard my mother calling me. I'll do it with more talent. Take your time. And you're having difficulty because you're forcing. You force the laugh. The laugh is forced. Is not real. It's opera. It's an opera. It's like ho ho ho. It's the old whatever. I really want to hear you laugh. I really want that old guy laugh. He jokes. He thinks his jokes are funny. He thinks his armpits are funny. Okay, so just try it again.
When I was your age, right after they invented fire.
You went too fast. When I was your age, after they invented fire, wait for their laugh for a split second. After they invented fire, no laugh. That was good. When they invented fire, you like that one? Okay, go ahead.
When I was your age, right after they invented fire. I was never tired. Not even after my 5th marriage. I don't remember her name, but I do remember her upper body strength. What a woman! Right, Puka? At least I think it was a woman. I was 80 at the time, and that didn't matter much. Quick! Over here! I see a cave! Hurry up! Put some lead in it! You run like a ballet dancer! Whew! Whew! That was close. Damn thing almost hooked me.
I don't believe it was close. Tell me again.
Oh! Ooh! That was close.
That's the difference. Ooh. That's the difference. That was close means nothing to me. Holy crap, that was close.
Yeah.
Damn. It's got to be, that's the part that's you. That's filtering to the old man. If you got in a situation and you go, whoa, man, that was close. I thought those guys had us. You're not going to go, oh, that was close. Okay, continue.
Another coat of paint and I would have been a cold cut. Where's Puka? Where's my dog? He was right in front of me. Puka? Puka, where are you, boy? Oh, don't do that again. You scared the last 30 years out of me. Almost wet my pants. What do you mean you were scouting for food? More likely you were taking a nap, you mangy cur. Oh, okay, you ain't mangy, just a little tacky. Come on, get off of me. What the hell did you just eat? Smells like it's been dead for days.
Good, some nice stuff in there, but not cohesive enough. And the one thing you're going to fight is the voice. Okay, so how do we do an old person? 2 basics, just basics, because it goes from there. You have this, you have an old person that talks like that, that's really old. They say the guy's over 90 years old. Got to be clear, got to have energy, but he's an old person. Okay?
And you have this. He's really old, and you squeeze your voice for really old, and if he has no teeth, then you take his teeth out. And that makes him really old. And he sounds like this. Okay? That's another.
You got 3. That's only 3 of a myriad amount of old people. Then, of course, if you had a dialect or whatever it is, but if you're going to do everything like that, it's going to be all the way up here, and you're going to kill yourself. Yeah. If they say, Josh, you got the role, you go, oh my God, I got 10 of these. How the hell am I going to get through them? And that's what we're talking about. Jonathan Winters, fabulous. Listen to Jonathan. He's got albums.
He always plays his Marty Frickets. It's always over here. This guy.
Do it. Plagiarize, don't shade your eyes. That's why God made your eyes. He found that from somebody else, if not from somebody that he knew, if not from somebody in a motion picture that he saw. And you use your imagination. Use your imagination. But meantime, beyond that, you've got to copy it from somewhere because you don't have a frame of reference when you walk in front of that mic. And you have a joke at the end. You jump so fast.
Yeah.
I'll give you the joke and I'm going to jump. It's too fast. Take that beatette. When he says, woman, blah, 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 she was a woman, what was it? Yeah.
I think it was a woman?
Yeah. That's an aside. You said, boy, she was a heck of a woman. I said, I think she was a woman. No, it didn't make any difference at the time anyway. I mean, there's where, if this was a woman, at least I think it was a woman. I mean, it's all up here. Yeah. Levels, variety, thinking on your feet, okay? I mean, you're a good actor. I've seen you on stage. This is a whole different bag. Mm-hmm. And it's really important that you understand it's a whole different bag, okay? Sit, next. Is everybody getting this at home? I want to hear yes. That's fabulous. Go ahead.
I will be reading Miranda.
Yes.
Miranda is the quintessential mom, sweet, caring, and endearing, until she becomes Big Mac, the nickname her detective buddies call her behind her back. Okay. Ashley for Miranda. Now, Frankie, Bill, you know you have to eat your oatmeal and drink your juice and eat your gluten-free toast before you get up from the table. Those are the rules, young man. I don't want to hear it. Just do what Mommy says, okay? When I get back, I want to see that plate clean and the food in your tummy, not in rags. He's a dog and doesn't eat people food. It will make him sick. And if he does get sick, then guess who's going to help me clean up his wet and stinky poop, okay? Mommy will be right back. You hear me, Rags?
Good. All that's good. Now, and you don't have to do it again, you would bring it closer. The beats you have, more of a beatette.
Yeah.
On camera, fine, we can see it. Yeah. But that from the time you say, going to get back, you clean up the stinky poop.
Yeah.
And then the next line is?
Okay, Mommy will be right back.
Mommy will be right back, and the next line is?
You hear me, Rags?
You can go right to it. You don't have to. You looked at the dog and the character on screen. They're going to be going like that, and the kids go, "Ma, she's not saying anything. Turn the channel." Okay.
Okay.
Continue on.
Sure.
Next.
Listen to me carefully, Lou. I am not in the habit of repeating myself. I want the complete perimeter mapped out and as many eyeballs we can spare on this.
No, you're talking on the phone. Put the phone to your ear.
Oh, okay. Listen to me carefully, Lou. I am not in the habit of repeating myself. I want the complete perimeter mapped out and as many eyeballs we can spare on this. If the girls are in there, we stay back and wait until the perp makes his move. He has to come up for air sometime, and that's when we take him out. I don't want any collateral damage. Capiche? Wait, did you just call me Mac? No, I distinctly heard you say Mac. Lou.
Good. Nice. Okay, nice. Good. Again, you make it more conversational for you.
Yeah.
Am I clear here? I mean, you can fill in. Wait. What did you just say? As opposed to, wait, what did you just say? Just because it's written.
Okay, yeah.
Doesn't mean a thing. The words are fine, but they're just a clue to make it yours. They're just a clue to help you make it yours. When you get to lines like, I've got to go to the store, nobody says it. You say, I gotta go. You immediately put that together. I gotta go to the store. You're not gonna say, I got to go to the store. And you'd be surprised how many actors come in and do read like that. This is the last time I am telling you, because it's I am telling. It's the last time I'm telling you. It's the last time it's the last time I'm telling you. Not, this is the last time, unless you're talking to a child, obviously. Okay? Good work. Thank you. Who's next? Okay, good. Tell us who it is.
Miss Bowles. Miss Bowles is the Holloway High School librarian. She is the oldest living librarian in the world. She is considered by the kids tougher than a stick of bamboo. She's been said to have the eye of an eagle, never missing a kid bending the corner of a page to mark it, whispering, or someone eating clandestinely clandestinely.
Clandestinely, yeah.
Clandestinely in her library. She's a committed Luddite and is...
Luddite.
Luddite.
Luddite is a person that won't use a computer, won't use a phone, won't use anything modern. Go ahead.
It's not me. And is virulently...
Is virulently.
Is virulently...
Virulent.
I went to college, I promise. Is virulently opposed to the use of laptops. She also smells a bit like lavender and cats. What the kids don't know about her is that she was one of the most important spies for the United States during the Second World War and saved hundreds of lives during her time in the service. As old as she is an accomplished master in karate, which will become evident in future episodes. In her own tough, uncompromising way, she loves the kids and watches to make sure they grow up to be worthwhile citizens.
Okay.
Madison, stop whispering to Jacob. He's trying to do his homework and you should be doing the same.
Bradley, I don't appreciate you blowing in Adrian's ear, and neither does he.
So quit it. Don't turn to your neighbor, don't talk to your neighbor, obey.
Winnie, I know you're having some problems at school. The teacher's room is a great place to pick up bits of information, and Lord knows my ears are big enough to hear everything. Comes with the job. So, what's wrong, sweetie? Winnie, tears don't do anything but leave funny wrinkles down your cheek. Just take a look at mine. You don't want to look like me when you hit my age, do ya? So here, wipe your face and tell me what's going on. Don't blow in it, okay? Just wipe the tears.
Get the hell off of me, you perv! If I wanted my butt grabbed, I would have picked someone taller with better breath. Phew, you stink. Yeah! And now my famous balls to the balls! Damn it, look what you did to my do!
Nice. Okay, good. Nice, good. You worked outside the box now. You really pushed for that, because that's not you. I mean, that's nowhere near you. I don't know if you've ever done anything like that. That's good. And you made a choice. Now, the director may say, she's not from New York. Oh, okay. Okay, fine. What do I do here now? I got to come up with this other lady. That's when I say you find the ladies that I gave the information to you. You go to the Turner Channel and say, I want that old lady. And then you record it. You put it on your CD or whatever the hell it is, and you stick it inside your car, and you listen over and over and over. The same thing with the dialect. You want to pick up on an English dialect, on a Cockney dialect, on a Scottish dialect, all the stuff they use in the interactive games. You want to be able to do all of that stuff and be prepared for it when something's going to come down. It's going to come down the pike. The competition is fierce. And they just may say, oh, she has an interesting quality. That's a different sound. And that was nice. That was really a nice choice. I like that. I mean, if I was going to take the long time, I'd have to go over it and over it and over it and over it. But there's areas that really worked, and that's the direction I want to see you go in. Okay? Good for you. Good for you. And who is... No, Chris is up. Okay.
This is Razor's Edge.
Right.
And I am Dr. Razor.
Can't see your face. There you go.
The war between Captain Swellfella and Dr. Razor is epic. Dr. Razor, the brilliant but sociopathic mind master, is one of Captain Swellfella's most formidable foes. He's a slick, lean character resembling a praying mantis, but without a mantis's sensibility and nurturing nature. The doctor was once a good guy, but too much exposure to a leaking MRI machine caused him to have a nervous breakdown, hence his aberrant behavior. Unwashed self, flies flit around his armpit and butt at all times, an uncontrollable desire to squash anything beautiful, kind, or brave. It is rumored that his favorite food is shepherd's pie made with a real shepherd. Razor's only goal in life is to, what else, take total domination over the world, never considering, like most baddies, what he would do with it once he gets it. He loathes Captain Swellfellas, who is handsome and strong and has great hair. He's handsome, strong, and has great hair. He is unaware that the captain is his favorite sister Gentili's son, his nephew, who he has never met or sent a birthday gift to. He has great difficulty saying even Swellfella's name.
Make that clear.
He has great difficulty even saying Swafella's name.
Okay, you have a tendency also to chop short your words. Learn to elongate your vowels, okay? Elongate your vowels. Very important for you. You have to elongate your hair.
Hair.
Swell fella. Swell fella. It's like it's all coming in here. I'm going to keep it in here. Where are you from?
Texas.
Yeah, you are. I know. Texas? Where the hell do you think I'm from, boy? Okay. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
You are stretching my patience to its limit, Captain. Captain! So what am I going to do with you? You're too big and stringy to put in a pie.
You're too
and
what?
Besides,
You're too what?
You're too big and stringy to put in a pie. And besides, if I do manage to extinguish your pesky, interminable, passionable play, if I do manage, if I do manage to extinguish your pesky, interminable, passionate flame for equality, justice, and blah, 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 I would have to contend with that motley panoply.
That what?
Motley panoply.
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 You have to ask me what the word, you'd have to say, and your agent may not know. And but you look it up. You all have your iPhones. You look up the word and it tells you, I never had that before. You look it up and it tells you how to say the word and what the word means, because you don't want to say something that you don't know.
So what does that mean?
Panoply is a bunch of, a panoply of food sitting on the table. A panoply of idiots, a panoply of politicians. Go ahead.
I would have to contend with that motley panoply. Bet you don't know what that means, you big duty. Of fans. Damn you, Captain! You are a constant rash on the skin of my plans. Don't you ever get tired of being such a goody two-thongs? Don't you ever not shower?
Good, okay, nice. Working very hard. You will, once you learn to do this, you're good, you won't work that hard. It'll be a little easier. But when I say working hard, it's really all pushing. And that's fine, we all have to get to that point, but you're going to hurt yourself eventually if you work at that level. But still, the attitude is good. The voice went up and down, and they will. The voice will go in and out of your voice. You'll be here, you'll be here, you'll be, then you come down. What happens is when you have a voice, so if your voice is over here, you have a high and you have a low, but you don't have this. So it doesn't go back to you. So it's always over here, you stupid.
You stupid.
And then if you go, I'm so angry.
I'm so angry.
It's all there, but it never goes to, I'm so angry. Yes, exactly. Okay? Okay, we're good. Sit. Okay. All right, you got it? We're here. That was it. I hope it was as exciting for you as it was for my students, as it was for me. And I'll see you next time. We're going to do this again. Thank you. There was a point when, thankfully, I went in when I was doing the Smurfs and the Strokes and stuff. I had a lot of characters that I knew I could do at that point. And when I went in, what they do is they have you sit in a row and everybody reads it. At that point, they used to have people read and they have a table read, which was great. They don't do much of that anymore because everybody's so busy. They just have to do a single read. And in the table read, they say, Mike, you're the hero with this, and you're also farmer #1, and you're baker #2. And I go, great. And then they go down the line. And what happened was at this point, I was farmer #2. And so my line came after farmer #1, and I'm all preparing for my farmer #2, and my fellow actor did my voice. He picked my farmer. And his farmer was, this was over here, you know, we just saw that haystack and it was on fire, we have no idea, and this Scooby, this dog comes running down or something, whatever the heck it was. And I go, I said, that was mine. I said, we'll find another one. I said, I didn't have another one. I always get this from my farmer, that was my farmer. So I had to find where, and I'm sitting there going, oh, the director points at me, I'm dead in the water. And maybe he said, oh yeah, I have to go low. I have to go low. He's over here, and the director said, he's really a skinny farmer, Mike. His voice wouldn't be that low. Okay, well then why can't I be his twin? I can do what he did, and we were twin farmers. And he said, no, it's a different farmer. Okay, how about, is he over here? Fine. So the farmer was over here, as opposed to over here, he was over here, and I was able to do the second farmer, and I saved him. That was my new farmer, so I had another 2 farmers. And then a third farmer, because I found the farmer was over here, someone's back here, and then farmer over here, and then I had a farmer over here, so then, and of course, different dialect if I chose to do that. That made me prepare. I had to prepare for that. That's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to go in with your, as I said, your voice bag, and come up with these characters. Okay. Good. You should see your eyes. You're the one sitting behind you when he does that.